Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Mets and the Detroit Tigers. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Chambi. And Chris, a guy that's been having a huge impact for this team all year, Pete Alonso. He leads the team in wins above replacement, so most days you can expect him to be a big factor for these guys.
Yeah, Boog, he's definitely a huge piece of the puzzle for this ball club right now. He's just having a really nice year, and that's on both sides of the ball, not just offensively. You talk to guys in the clubhouse, the coaching staff, they always have great things to say about him, and they say the team really looks to him to be one of the on-field leaders day in and day out.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. And on the mound in this one, Casey Mize. Chris, you don't have to dig too deep into the numbers to see how good he's been.
Oh, he's been nearly untouchable. Kind of a silent assassin out there. Just goes to work, and guys look up. It's deep into the ball game, and they haven't been able to scratch anything off of this guy. So look for him to do the same thing today. Maybe go the distance. Maybe hand it over to the bullpen at the end and try to get that W.
Starling Marte stands in here, takes ball one low. Next offering is in for a strike. The wind of the pitch. And it's fouled away. The wind of the pitch. Line drive, and it stays fair. Here's Luis Guillorme. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble.
1-0.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Swings and misses. And a count 1-2. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Good eye right there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swung on, belted. That one back. And it one-hops the wall. Marte is waved home. He will score, and it's 1-0. And he's got an RBI triple.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Just a beautiful triple from start to finish. Got a pitch he could drive, turned on it, and hammered it out front into the gap. Right out of the box. I love how he was hustling, and I think he knew he was going for 3 as soon as it touched down.
Runner on at third, 1 gone. struck him out looking.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Francisco Alvarez now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. 0-2 as he waves at that one. Caught him looking for the K. But they do get on the board in the inning on this run-scoring triple. It's now 1-0. You're watching Tigers baseball on the show Great Lakes. Welcome back. And on the hill, a soft-tossing lefty, just like you, Chris, Jose Quintana. How about a scouting report on him?
His career ERA has been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every 5th day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
Fair ball.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Number 33, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. And the 0-2. Line drive, base hit.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Ripped on a line. Diving, and he can't make the play. Heading for the plate. Now he launches a throw over his head and in to score the runner from second. Just a careless job of getting it in from the outfield there. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. Dives and he can't hang on. The throw's offline. He's safe. And they lead by 2.
Picks himself up an RBI. Pretty good pitch. Tried to front door the breaking ball and didn't put a great swing on it either, but he found just enough of the bat to get himself a knock.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Jake Rogers. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Lindor, that's 1. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
Great job on the mound, fielding his position and making a good throw to second to get the double play started. Far too often we see pitchers have a hard time with that throw, but no issues right there. That's good practice paying off in a game and resulting in 2 big outs.
And now the 0-1. That to right. And that ends the inning. 3 runs. Top of the second. And now Francisco Lindor. Mize back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit. So he doesn't have the easiest strike zone to figure out, especially as the game goes on when you're expecting it to become more consistent.
And next for the Mets, Brett Beatty. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
The 0-2. He goes down looking.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. On the ground to first, and it gets by him.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
DJ Stewart, next to hit, takes low for a ball. Went deep in the ball game last night. Drilled in the air, right field, way back there, and